to the rumour mill, Kim and Jimmy's mum are just together all of the time now. So you guys know that in every town, the rumour mill is always turning, right? Well, in my town, there is a story that is going to absolutely blow your mind. So there's a guy that we're going to call Jimmy. Jimmy was 15 years old when he started dating a girl called Kim. Kim was a 20-year-old teaching assistant that worked in the school that Jimmy went to. This is just the beginning. Jimmy and Kim have a secret relationship for 3 years before they make it public, although everybody knew. And then when Jimmy is 19 and Kim is 24, they get pregnant. When that baby hits 2 years old, Jimmy decides this isn't for him anymore. He still wants to be a dad, but he doesn't want to be in a relationship, so he ends the relationship. And actually, it's very amicable. Even though he's the one who's ended it, it's a really amicable end. So for the next year and a half, things continue to be amicable. They're both co-parents so maturely, it looks like both parties have moved on and they're just happy to be friends. Until Jimmy finds a new girlfriend. Kim was raging. I don't know if she thought that they would eventually get back together, or maybe if she played it cool that he would come running back, but he didn't. He officially moved on. And then she did the worst thing that anybody could ever do to a parent. She stopped him from seeing his 3.5-year-old daughter, which meant she also stopped the rest of his family from seeing her, and his mum could not handle that. Now at this point, Jimmy's taking Kim to court for joint custody of their daughter, but things are moving so slow and they're not actually going to get to court until months down the line. This is where his new girlfriend steps in. So the new girlfriend decides to go round to Kim's house and confront her about what she's doing to Jimmy and to their daughter, and she knows where Kim lives because she lives 2 houses away from Jimmy's mum. One thing leads to another, words lead to bust-ups. They start having full-on fisticuffs outside of Kim's house, and then Jimmy's mum comes running out and starts beating on the new girlfriend with Kim. Word gets back to Jimmy, and by word I mean the new girlfriend goes home to where she lives with Jimmy and tells him. Jimmy goes flying round there to confront his mum, who turns around and tells him that she hates his new girlfriend, she will never accept his new girlfriend, she's not having it anymore, that she can't see her granddaughter, and that he needs to sort things out and get back with Kim now. Obviously Jimmy says no, and he explains to his mum, we're going to court, and as much as this is killing you, this is killing me so much more. She's my little girl. This is nothing compared to what's about to happen. A few days later, Jimmy gets a call from a withheld number. It's a guy on the other end of the phone who tells him, look, I've been paid to jump you, but I've heard the story and I don't think you deserve it. So pay me $2,000 and I won't jump you. Jimmy tells him where to go and puts the phone down. Over the next few weeks, those calls are coming in relentlessly from the same guy saying, give me $2,000, or whether you deserve it or not, I'm going to jump you and it's going to be bad. Then finally, Jimmy's new girlfriend convinces Jimmy that they need to take this to the police. So they do. The police do their thing. They trace the call, they find out who the guy is, and then they find out who hired him. And naturally, Jimmy knew that his ex-girlfriend was involved. He knew that Kim was involved. And she was involved. She was there. But she wasn't the one who paid him. She wasn't the one who paid this guy to jump Jimmy. Because that was Jimmy's mum. If that isn't bad enough, this is about to take another turn that you would just never expect. It then transpired that since Jimmy and Kim had broken up, Kim had been on and off seeing a few dealers. And I guess because of the easy access, she had then become addicted to a certain illegal substance. And for 2 years now, you're going to need to hold on to your pants for the next part. She had been dealing to Jimmy's mum, who had been secretly addicted to the same illegal substance for over 10 years without anyone in her family knowing. And then when Jimmy got his new girlfriend, Kim threatened to expose the mum. She went to the mum and threatened to expose her to the rest of her family if she didn't make sure Jimmy came back to Kim. And then the mum comes up with this genius idea that if she pays somebody to jump her son, that he's going to turn around and think, I can't take all of this. This is all just too much hassle. I just need to go back to Kim. I'm just going to let that sit with you for a second. Due to Kim's substance abuse, Jimmy actually ended up getting full custody of his daughter, which I think was necessary. And according to the rumour mill, Kim and Jimmy's mum are just together all of the time now.